Here is my review for the 6 Champions League games we saw today. If you want to see my review where I go through more games, then head over to the Football Forecast on YouTube, as well as you'll be able to find the Dortmund versus Juventus full review where I go over every key moment in that game. So starting off with Bilbao Arsenal, and I've always felt like this was going to be a challenge for Arsenal, and I would have liked to see maybe a more positive mindset from Arsenal in this game. I think at points they showed it, but they never really managed to break down Bilbao until they brought on Martinelli, and this is where I think Gabriel Martinelli needs to be playing for Arsenal up front. I think this is where he looks more of a threat. He's very much good at this sort of role, and I think Arteta needs to go back to Martinelli up front, and I think he has an opportunity to prove himself there while Havertz is injured. And the second goal was an assist from Martinelli and a good finish from Trossard, and that might be the difference for Arsenal this season. The fact that they've got these sort of players to bring off their bench. These were sort of players that were starting for Arsenal last year, so now they've got more depth. I do think Arsenal stand a better chance at winning these sort of games where it may end up being a draw last year, because this felt like a game that Arsenal could have definitely drawn last year. So then PSV Union Saint-Gilloise. I got this completely wrong actually. I said a PSV win. To be honest, this was very much guesswork. I haven't seen enough of Union Saint-Gilloise, but clearly Union Saint-Gilloise appear to be a very decent Belgium side, getting a 3-1 win. On to Benfica Karabag, and Benfica have lost to Karabag, and I mean Karabag for me, what I've seen of them, and it's very minimal, was in Europa League mainly, and they look like a very good team at home, Karabag, but struggled away, and they even managed to do well against a team like Leverkusen in the past. What they managed to do was unbelievable, really. They managed to win against Benfica and come from behind. On to Juventus Dortmund, and definitely the game of the day. There is a review available now to watch on the YouTube channel, as I just said. Juventus will be pretty happy with this result, I think. I don't think they played particularly well in this game. I'm not going to go over this hugely in depthly. I think Dortmund will be disappointed considering they were literally 4-2 up in the last 3 minutes. But mistakes in the last couple of minutes cost Dortmund. They gave Juventus that third goal, in my opinion, giving the ball away, and then they allowed Vlahovic to get the goal back, and then obviously he got an assist to Lloyd Kelly right at the end, and that was the key moment in that game. Then on to Real Madrid-Marseille, which ended 2-1 Real Madrid. Real Madrid found a way to win despite being down to 10 men, and they were also 1-0 down through a Marseille goal, and Mbappe responded with 2 penalties. Then on to Tottenham-Villarreal, and the main thing to know about this game is how little support Villarreal had. I know they're a small club, and I know it's a small area where Villarreal is, but surely they could have brought more fans. They obviously went 1-0 up early for an own goal.